Hello there, welcome to another video by RA Solutions, and in this video what I'm going to do is show you what these buttons here or icons do when you're in slideshow view in Microsoft PowerPoint. But before I do continue, please like, subscribe and share. Okay then, so I'm in slideshow view in Microsoft PowerPoint. I've got this PowerPoint presentation up here in slideshow view. This PowerPoint presentation is a random one I've chosen, and it's about improving your public speaking skills, about the PowerPoint Speaker Coach feature. So if you haven't checked out my other video about the Speaker Coach, please do so. So what I'm going to do is just navigate through this slideshow so you can see all the slides on this PowerPoint presentation. So there's 5 slides here. I'm going to go back to the title slide, but the most important thing is showing you what these buttons do here when you hover over the bottom left hand corner of the screen in slideshow view. So the 2 arrows, the left arrow goes left, back a slide in your PowerPoint presentation. The right arrow goes forward a slide, so I click it, it goes forward. So if I click the left button here, the left arrow, it goes back a slide here. Now the third icon is this pen tool here. So if I click on it, and this is where you can highlight using either a laser pointer, a pen or a highlighter. But what you can also do is change the color of your pen and highlighter tool as well. So if I choose green, green's my favorite color. If I go back into the pen icon tool, choose the highlighter, what I can do is start highlighting different words. So oops, let me change the font again to green because it's automatically chosen yellow, because last time I used the highlighter mode it chose it, I left it on yellow. So let's choose green this time. So what I can do is highlight specific words on this slide here. So I can highlight, emphasize these words in my PowerPoint as keywords, I guess, like this. And then when I go across to the next slide, I can do the same on this one as well. But what I will notice if I go back a slide, that those highlighted words are still highlighted, unless I escape or close PowerPoint. But there's a way you can save these highlighted words as well before you save or close your PowerPoint. So that's the highlighter tool. So if I click on the pen tool, choose the pen tool, I can underline specific words as well, or circle them like this, which is cool. I put an arrow here to really emphasize the word I'm speaking about, or add some other word here. Let me put test. My writing on this mouse is really terrible. So you can see it gives you an idea on how you can use these features. You could go highlight at the bottom left hand corner again, click on it. I can erase specific items, or I can erase all ink on the slide. Let me click on erase here. I can erase that and that bit there. So it goes in and it just starts erasing the objects I've added on the slide. But I can go back and erase all the ink on the slide as well there. So that's the highlighter, pen tool and the eraser function. But there's also the laser pointer as well. That's an interesting one. So click on it and you can point using the mouse, and it acts as a laser pointer. So you can really emphasize the words you were talking about or the images you are discussing in your presentation there. So that's this option here. So I've mentioned about this option. Now the next one, if I click off it, is the 4th one here. This one changes the view of your slideshow. So I'm on one slide at the moment as a slideshow. If I click on it, it will go to the carousel view where you can choose other slides you want to speak about. So if I want to bypass slide 2, moves directly onto slide 3, click on slide 3 and it will open up slide 3 there. So that's a quick way to navigate through your slides, skipping slides and go from one to the other by skipping other slides. And it's really useful, especially if you've got 20 30 slides in your slideshow. That one there is really useful for that. This one's possibly my favorite one actually, this magnifiers tool here. If I click on it, what I can do is it acts as a zoom feature. So I click on it and it zooms across the highlighted space of my slideshow, and if I click on escape like that, it will go back to normal view. So if I click on the magnifying glass again, go over the area I want to zoom into here like this, click on it and it will zoom into that area. Click on escape on my keyboard, it will go back to these normal slideshow view. So that's a really good feature of PowerPoint there. The fifth one here, let me change the option actually, let's do my head in like that. Okay, yeah, that's fine now. This one here, this keyboard one where you can see this is the subtitles option. Now this will work and this is really good. You need to set this up. If I click on it, it will take my PowerPoint to it will add a space at the top where it will dictate or transcribe what I'm saying, and you can read it if you are part of the audience as subtitles. And this is a really good feature, especially if you've got people in the audience who are a little bit hard of hearing, or they've missed what you've said. They can read what's been said in that PowerPoint presentation there. And I'll show you in a second how to change, amend those subtitle settings there. So that's a really good feature. If you want to disable that feature, go back down at the bottom and click on that icon again, and it will go back to full screen, or the slideshow being full screen there. The next option is a camera mode. If I click on it, you can disable your webcam, depending if you've got a webcam attached to your device. So that's another one, so you can see your face in the corner, but I haven't got one, so obviously it's not going to show anything. And the last one there is the ellipsis tool, the three dots. It's called the ellipsis. If I click on it, it will show you different options that you can choose from. So you got end show, so it will go back to Microsoft PowerPoint's edit mode, where you can start amending, adjusting your PowerPoint presentation itself. You got help option there. You've got the camera option, so if I click on it, you can choose which camera you want to use. These are not cameras, these are virtual cameras, so I haven't got a camera. And then you got the subtitle settings, the option I mentioned earlier. So the subtitle settings, if I click on it, you can change where you want the subtitles to be displayed on the screen. So mine currently is above the slide, as I've shown you earlier in this video. But if I go to more settings here, you can change the language of the spoken words. So I can change it from English, and let's choose, I don't know, Hindi. Click on Hindi. That's my microphone. I'm not going to click on more settings, but you can check that out in your own time. Click on OK. Now if I go back to the bottom, choose the subtitle option, it will hopefully show you what I've been saying in the Hindi language. So there you go. It's got the Hindi language now displaying on the screen as I speak. So it's really useful if you've got people from different languages or used to different languages in participating in your presentation there. So if I click on the subtitle option to disable that, and then go back to the ellipsis tool, and then if I keep going to the top, you've got the arrow options there. Click on that. You can have automatic arrow options, visible or hidden. You can change those settings to your heart's content. It's entirely up to you. You can change the screen. You can add a black screen, white screen, hide ink markup, or show the taskbar from your computer device at the bottom. That's entirely up to you what you want to do. But you can also change the view from being in slideshow mode or view to being in presenter view. So if I clicked on presenter view here, you can see what a presenter normally would see, especially if you've got a dual screen. So the audience is seeing the slides, just the slides, but you as a presenter are now seeing the notes there. So that's a really good option there. To go back, and you got some more options here, and I'll show you what these options do in a later video I'm going to do as well. And these options at the top, I'll show you in the later video what to do with those. So to go back to slideshow view, right click, hide presenter view there, and it will take you back to your slideshow view there. So if go back to at the bottom left hand corner, so you can see these menu items here. Click on the three dots, and the last viewed is basically the last viewed slide. click on that, which was that one there. So that's just a real quick video showing you what these buttons do, because I've had quite a few people ask me what these buttons actually do in Microsoft PowerPoint, especially when you are in slideshow view. So that's what they do essentially, and I hope this video has helped you. And also, before I do finish, one more thing. Remember those annotations I made earlier on the previous slide? When I escape or try to close this PowerPoint presentation, it will come up with this option. Do you want to keep your ink annotation? Now it's entirely up to you whether you want to keep it. You click on this keep button, or if you want to discard your annotations, you would click on this discard button here. So that's entirely up to you, but what I'm going to do is discard it because I'm not going to use it again. But just in case you made some notes in the presentation, you want to go back to it, to those annotations as a point of reference, you can do so in Microsoft PowerPoint. You can save them and keep them there by clicking on keep. So I'm going to discard them for now, like this, and it goes back to the edit mode in Microsoft PowerPoint there. So I hope this video seriously helped you. Please like, subscribe and share.